सलिले सैन्धवं यद्वत् साम्यं भजति योगता तथात्मनसोर ऐक्यं समाधिर अभिधीयते। Meditation is the seventh limb of yoga before samadhi. And when meditation becomes permanent, it can be called samadhi. So meditation is the root of samadhi, you can say. What the real meditation is, you have to understand, and it's very clear from this verse of Hatha Yoga that when mind unifies with you, when mind dissolves in you, what is you? You is soul. We have started speaking in other words. We have been saying that body is me, my soul is my soul. Reality is soul is you, your body is your body. Body is something what belongs to you, soul is something what you are. So when mind unifies, in the starting of yoga it is being said that yoga is the art of making 1 + 1 is equal to 1. Some people say it is science, some people say it is arts, but whatever it is, I should say art and science of making 1 + 1 as 1 is yoga. So what you have to add to which your mind, you need to dissolve in you. And how? How do you dissolve your mind in you? Like salt dissolving in water. When salt dissolves in water, salt loses its identity, it becomes water. When mind dissolves in soul, in you, mind loses its identity and becomes one with soul, becomes one with you. This is the process of meditation. How to do it is very important. How to reach there is also very important. And for reaching there, meditation is simpler and meditation is very hard too, depending upon how you want to look at it. Some people think it's very easy, close your eyes. Some people think it's very difficult because you close your eyes and still your mind is moving here and there, sometimes with your child, sometimes with your spouse, some other times with your government. And if you try to establish your mind at one place, it goes in corona. And these days, mind also goes whether vaccination is right or not right. You are sitting in meditation, but your mind is wandering everywhere. Mind is the fastest moving aeroplane known to human being till now. It moves very fast. It wants to go to Mars, it reaches in few seconds. It wants to go anywhere in the globe, it reaches in few seconds. So mind is the fastest moving thing known to human beings. And it moves with the help of 10 horses. These horses are called Indriyas. So what happens? How can you do it? mind is controlled by two things, two bosses you can call them: breath and desires. When you detach yourself with the result of desires, mind can be controlled. And when you breath, when you control your breath, then also mind can be controlled. And mind, when it gets controlled, it dissolves its desire inside of it. And after dissolving the desires, mind dissolves in you. It's a deep subject. In case you want to understand what meditation is, you have to start from yam, then niyam, then asana, then pranayama, then pratyahara, and then comes the conceptualization, dharana. In yoga, it is the 7th step. And yoga advocates, it teaches you that yogic things, yogic limbs are in a systematic process. You cannot leave one limb and reach to the second and third. You have to start with the first, master yam. Then only you are eligible to go and understand what niyam is. After mastering niyam, what M and niyam is, M is restraints and niyam is following the rules. So after understanding restraints and rules, you can move to asana. There are about 10 asanas described by Shiva, and you can choose any one of them. But master one. After mastering one, you can and are eligible to do pranayamas. Pranayama is basically one, though it is being done by 7-8 types, but basic pranayama is one, and that is holding your breath. Inside is Anta Kumbhak, outside is Bahya Kumbhak. Kumbhak is the pranayama. Holding breath inside or holding breath outside is called the pranayama. And when you have mastered pranayama, then you have to master these senses which I talked about, these 10 horses. And what you need to do, you need to disconnect yourself from the outer world, and you have to start experiencing the outer world within you. Within you, inside of you. And from here, the real spiritual journey starts. 4 limbs of yogas are based on physicality. Another 4 limbs of yoga are based on spiritual development. Yam, niyam, asan, pranayama is cleaning, is following the rules, is understanding how can you live with your surrounding without disturbing them and without them disturbing you. Asanas, how can you make your body fit, and pranayama, how can you connect the universe with you. This is all outside things. What is inside? It starts from pratyahara. When we try to shut off our senses and try to experience the whole universe inside of ourselves. Then 6th is conceptualization. You make a plan that you will concentrate on so and so thing when you will meditate. There are many types of concentration. You can concentrate on gross thing or on subtle thing. You can concentrate on your father, on your guru, on your Ishta, on nothing, on the flower of rose, anything. You can concentrate on your breath, you can concentrate on your one particular thought. Depending upon what you want to concentrate on, you must be able to experience the same thing when you start your meditation. So now you have decided to start your meditation. Some of you have already completed these 6 limbs, some of you have not completed. But every one of us is always interested in doing meditation. So let us see how can we start meditation. What shall we do so that meditation can be started? The first step of doing meditation is take a seat. Where? Where you want to take a seat? Anywhere where you can relax. In case your spouse is disturbing you at your home, believe me, you will not be able to do meditation. In the later stage, when you have followed all the limbs of yoga, then outside world does not disturb you at all. Then you can remain in meditation even if your spouse is abusing you all the time. You can remain in meditation even when a child is crying. You will remain unaffected. But as the beginner of meditation, you have to choose a place where you are comfortable. A quiet place for you. A nice, decent place for you. It can be a garden. It can be close to a seashore. It can be on the bank of a river, a temple, a garden, or your own home. Choose this. Feel the calmness of the place, feel the energy of the place, and get ready to take your seat. Now another problem when you want to start meditation comes, 2 minutes passes and you want to see mobile, how many times are passed. Another after a minute you want to see again. How can we stop that? Put an alarm. Set your time. I want to do it for 10 minutes. Or for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, a day, whatever. Set a time and put an alarm. And one of my disciples, Ante, always does this. She puts a watch, a clock, just in front of her always. And then you know that when alarm rings, you can stop it. And result is that you don't have to see your clock time and again. You can be rest assured that ring will well, and that is the time when I can finish my meditation. After doing that, what you do? Tell your body, let's be ready for meditation. What your body is needed to do, it has to sit in a particular asana which you have mastered. I have mastered Padmasana, the lotus pose. It's not necessary for you to master lotus pose only. Some of you can do Siddhasana, some of you can do Vajrasana. Some of you can do sitting comfortable Sukhasana it is called. And some of you may not be able to sit on the ground at all. Then Guruji, what I should do? How shall I meditate? You can also sit on the chairs, putting the feet on ground. That is also workable for meditation. Meditation, Shiva says, you need an asana. What asana? He has given the list of 10 and you can choose one among them. And 10th among the asanas which he has described is called Muktasana. Free pose. Do as you want. Today all of us are interested to bind ourselves in spirituality and in yoga. You have to understand, spirituality is something what frees you. It doesn't bind you. Therefore, if you are going to a spiritual teacher and he says, no, I am doing lotus and you have to do it in lotus, then that becomes a binding. Spirituality never binds, and therefore a guru will also never bind you. And I also say to you, choose your own asana. Choose your own asana. 9 of them are listed in our book, Wisdom of Yoga. And 10th is Muktasana, sit as you want. But whatever asana you decide, you should be able to sit for the time you want to meditate. You should not make 10 asanas in 10 minutes. You start with Muktasana, then this, and then this, and then all the things should not be done. You should be able to sit in a particular position for a period of 10 minutes in case you want to do your meditation for 10 minutes. After deciding your asana, what is the next? Next, close your eyes or half close your eyes. Try to go away from the outer world. Start watching your breaths. You can take the help of the mantra Hasong Song. It is called Paraprasad mantra. And when you are ready, start concentrating on your breath till you are able to slip your concentration to your ishta, to your mantra, to your thought, to the object of your meditation. When you are able to shift your focus, your concentration to the object of meditation, then breathe as slowly as possible. Now Guruji, why you always try to emphasize on breath? Why? Because no breath, no life. You do not exist without breath. Your mind works only because you are breathing. Before your first breath and after your last breath, brain is present. But mind doesn't exist. So mind is only present between your first breath and your last breath. When stress comes in, when anger comes in, when fear comes in, and have you ever feared in your life? I fear every day. Anyone comes and tells me something and I am afraid which disciple will come and tell me what. No, I'm just kidding. But when you are fearing, when you are in anger, you are in stress, you are in difficulties, have you ever noticed? Your breath starts becoming faster. Your chakras gets disbalanced. What is the method by which you can go beyond these emotions is to balance your chakras or control your breath. Then you will be able to see that you can start and remain in a thought-free state. And I say thought-free state, but you will always say, no Guruji, the moment I start meditating, a monkey comes in my thoughts. And a very recent disciple says that he sees chamgadad, bats everywhere. You know why it happens? Because your inner mind is in fear all the time. When it is in fear and you have seen one time bat, every time you will see the bat. Because you start fearing bats. So, if you want to make your mind calm, you have to make your breathing slow. Because, you know, chale vate, chale chittam, nischale, nischalo bhavet. If breath is becoming calm, thoughts are also becoming calm. But still, thought comes in, Guruji, what shall I do? What shall I do? Feel your breath. And I would say, whatever is coming, let it come. Don't force. Be kind to your wandering thoughts, I should say. Let them come. Enjoy them. Then, if I start enjoying, thoughts are something, they are never permanent. One comes and another is immediately ready before it goes, second one comes in. You, at the moment when you are starting meditation and you have not perfected it, it is not possible for you to stop your thoughts. But you can still remain detached to them. They are coming. They are coming, okay, take a knife and hurt somebody. Don't start hurting. Whatever thoughts is coming, okay, let's love someone. Your spouse is shouting at you. Don't get involved. Don't get attached to it. He will shout in your meditation and will go away. Then your son may appear. Your son will also shout at you. Or love you. But don't get attached. Let him also go. Everything, every thoughts coming, please do not get involved, but be kind to them. Be always ready to receive them and allow them to move and keep going. Don't get involved in them. Don't get attached to them. You must always remain detached to your thoughts, detached to your thinking. Then you will see that slowly, after the practice of 2-3 months, you will start seeing that those thoughts are becoming lesser and lesser and lesser. You can also make it guided meditation, mindful meditation, by incorporating mantra to it. Mantra you can always take from your Guru, and whatever mantra he gives you, you can chant that, you can base your meditation on your mantra. Slowly chant, slowly breathe, do everything slow, remain in silence, don't speak anything, don't get disturbed by your surrounding. That is what starting of the meditation is. And now, after the thoughts started coming in, you got lost in the thoughts, and by that time you see your bell rang. And you know that 30 minutes are completed. 30 minutes was the session. If it is 10 minutes, you know that 10 minutes is completed. If your meditation was 20 minutes, then you know 20 minutes are completed, and this is the time to close your meditation. Don't close rashly. Don't stop suddenly. Close your meditation with kindness. How? Slowly open your eyes. Slowly, and with your prayers, showing the gratitude to elements and to all the energies present in the universe, we can slowly complete our meditation session. This is what meditation for beginners looks like. And this is how you can gently do everything, remain detached. Whatever emotions and thoughts are coming, allow them to come in. Don't disturb them. Don't get attached and involved with them. Smile and complete your meditation. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Guruji.
You're welcome.
It's a beautiful, wonderful, important topic. And I just, while you were speaking, I went to get I wanted to share the Wisdom of Yoga book, Guruji's book. And
Thank you.
there in this book, it's in Amazon, and there you have more details about the 8 limbs of yoga. If you want to know, it's wonderfully written, and there you have all the limbs of yoga: niyama, yama, asanas, well, all of them. Anyway, I invite you to get it because it's a wonderful book if you want to know more about the wisdom of yoga, Path to Ascension. So if any of you have questions, you can write it in the comment section, and I will read them to Guruji, and Guruji can answer your questions. And we already have a question here that I'm going to read, and it's, I've been told by my Chinese medicine doctor not to meditate because you risk connecting to undesirable energies. Is that true?
If somebody is saying, I think, if the question is that whether you can connect to the undesirable energy while meditating, then answer is no. But in case somebody is saying, I don't want to contradict them, they are all honorable people. But you have to understand, even the negative and adverse energies never reaches to you unless you call them, or somebody sends it to you. There are only two possibilities by which an energy can reach you. Either you call them or somebody sends them to you. Okay. Otherwise, all the energies are present, they are beyond bad and good, they keep doing their work. It depends upon your intention, how you use them. Then they become good and bad. Energy is always energy, and it doesn't bother you, it doesn't disturb you. But yes, sometimes in case some energies has been sent to you, or in case your ancestors are somewhere around and are waiting and expecting you to release them. When these cases are there, then it is possible that you may be able to feel them in your meditation. You may be able to receive them in your meditation, and may be able to listen to what they want to tell you. That possibility always exists, and therefore, whenever gurus initiate you, it is always being said that whenever you want to practice deep spirituality or deep yoga, always practice it in the presence and in the guidance of an expert teacher. And when the process of learning starts, the first process is called initiation. When the real learning of spirituality starts, the first process is called initiation. And initiation is the process in which Guru plants the seed energy in your heart, gives you a mantra, tells you the method of meditation, and protects you from all around. Why protection is needed? At this stage, protection is needed. When you are doing just meditation in yoga session, then protection is not needed. Because when seed is being grown, and then there is a possibility that this seed can be destroyed or damaged for some reason or other. When seed starts growing, you have to chant and you have to meditate, because chanting gives water and meditation gives fertilizer to seed planted by your Guru. And then it starts growing and it starts becoming a big tree. When the completion comes in, it converts into a tree, and others can take the fruit of this tree. This is the process of spirituality. In this process, there is no lacuna. And when you are initiated and protected, there is no chance any energy can ever be able to reach you. It has to first go to Guru's energy. Take the permission from him before it comes to you. And therefore, you don't need to worry. Most of my disciples only listen to my speeches mostly. And I want to assure you that you don't worry, just relax and enjoy your life. Whatever the difficulties you had in the past, they are difficult to go. They are going slowly. They are slowly going. No new difficulty will come to you, other than the test from the universe, test by your higher self, test by your guru. That is possible. But uninvited energies will not disturb you anymore. You forget about them, they were past. Don't remain attached to them, and don't remain in aversion because of them. Live your life completely. Live as if there is no tomorrow. Live in the present moment, forgetting about past and forgetting about future. Enjoy your life and be assured nothing is going to happen to you. Thank you.
What is the difference between guided meditation and chanted as initiated disciple? Do guided meditation change a state of consciousness, or does guided meditation change the state of consciousness?
Every meditation changes the state of consciousness if you do it properly. There are different methods of meditating. Mindful meditation, guided meditation, they are all different names of the same thing. Okay, so your consciousness has to increase when you are meditating. And that is why the next step after meditation is samadhi. Dhyan, and after dhyan, when dhyan becomes permanent, it is samadhi. It depends on many factors what you want to meditate on. Then it becomes a guided meditation. What you want to, sometimes, as I said, that meditation can be on thought, it can be on wisdom, it can be on a gross substance, it can be on a subtle substance, and depending upon whatever was suiting to whichever guru was teaching, they have given them the name. I want to tell you a beautiful thing. We human beings are master of dividing. Master of dividing. How? Division in terms of races, division in terms of this continent and the other continent, division in terms of women and men, division in terms of non-vaccinated and vaccinated. And today you beautifully, with a great smile, you divide it even in meditation. Guided meditation, mindful meditation, this meditation. And Trishna is discovering another meditation these days. She wants to call it Trishna's meditation. So, I want to tell you that meditation is the process of dissolving your mind in you. Whatever way you do it can be called by that name. But meditation basically remains the same, whether it is mindful meditation or it is a guided meditation or any meditation. It is basic theme of the meditation remains same. Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji. And added to this, so how long ideally should a meditation be every day? Like
every day, 24 hours?
No. Every day we have to do meditation, but how long should? Like how long? I know you're in constant meditation.
You can You can start from 1 minute to 24 hours, whatever you want. Honor the capacity of your body, honor the capacity of your mind. Don't overexert it. Ideally, you should meditate anything ranging from 10 minutes to 30 minutes if you are a beginner. And there are some people who always comes and tells, Guruji, my meditation is great, but I don't have time to meditate. These days, we don't have time for anything. What are we doing? We are doing nothing. But we do not have time for anything. I want to tell you that if you meditate for 30 minutes, forget about every other things. Just meditate for 30 minutes. And I assure you that you will have time for everything. You will not lack time in your life. It's something different with me, by the way. I have plenty of time available with me. I don't know what to do with it. If any one of you have some work, please tell me. I'll do it for you. So, don't worry for how long you are doing your meditation. You can do it from 10 minutes to 30 minutes. And if you are very serious in meditation, you can do for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 10 hours, whatever suits you. But ideally, when you want to start something, you can start with about 10 minutes. And quantitative involvement is not that important as qualitative. So for whatever time you are doing, you must be there 100%. In spirituality, 50% doesn't exist. In devotion, 50% doesn't exist. In love, 50% does not exist. 0 or 100. Either you are committed 100%, either love is there or not there. It cannot be that, okay, I take care of you and I do this, I do this. No, that's not love. Similarly, when you are into spirituality, devotion is the extreme love. Devotion cannot be 50%. Oh, 50% I am devoted to you and 50% I am devoted to you. Not possible. You can remain devoted either 0% or 100%. Meditation also is the same thing. When you are able to give your 100%, meditate. If you think that I will not be able to give 100%, I will only give 25%, 30%, 40%, please don't meditate. It is not a meditation. Please, whatever time you want to devote is immaterial. What is important is whenever you are doing it, your 100% presence is necessary. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Guruji. And then also try to stay in the same position you chose during all that time, right?
Yes.
Because that's part of not getting distracted with your body.
Yeah.
I guess.
It is being said, that is why before meditation starts, asana comes in. And asana siddhi is there. If you can remain in some position for about 32 minutes, then it will be possible for you to remain in that position for a longer time also. So Guru at that time suggests you, gives you instructions to perform Asana Siddhi. And Asana Siddhi is sitting in the position for about 32 minutes. So whenever you are meditating, please be in your asana. Asana has been chosen by you, it has not been chosen by me. And I said to you that you have got choice of 10 asanas, one of them is Muktasana. What is Muktasana? As you want. Everything do as you want. But you have choice to decide once. If you want to sit on chair, please sit on chair. If you want to do it in Savasana, today when I was doing my Spanish program, somebody told me, if you do it in Savasana, then Savasana is the best asana. You can even do in that. But we think that dead body posture is very easy. But I want to tell you, among all the yoga poses I have done, dead body pose is the most difficult one. There are some others which I was not able to do, some other which I am not even able to do now. But I know whatever I am not able to do, I will do little practice and will be able to do it. But Savasana, you need lot and lot of practice before you really do it perfect. So all those who are thinking that I'll do everything in Savasana, they have to rethink it. Because Savasana is not that easy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Guruji. And then you say do whatever posture, asana of the 9 asanas, or even dead body posture, whatever. But what is better? Like one of your disciples told me it was better to be on the floor than on a chair. Is that because of the connection with earth, or is that not so? Or I am confused with that. Like what? Like I'm assuming like lotus posture, if you can do it, is the best one because of the alignment and all that. But if you're not able to do that, like sitting on a chair is as good, or always lotus is better?
I think everything is good. And what Shiva also says, everything is good. Yeah, there are some people who love the earth element so much that they always want to remain grounded. It's a beautiful thing. I also like it to be grounded. So when I do it, I will usually prefer to do it on ground. Maybe on a green grass, in my beautiful lotus or in Siddhasana. But I want to tell you a problem with the human being. They always think that they are right, including me. And that is not a problem when they think that they are right. They also think that they are only right. And they go even one step further, that everyone else is wrong. I am right and everyone else is wrong. I want to tell you that this is not the right thinking. Right thinking is that I am right and Bettina is also right, Fabiana is also right, Trishna is also right, Ante is also right. Everyone is right. Our perceptions are different. So I want to tell you, you are right, you are also right, you are also right. There is no one who is wrong. Choose the asana of your choice. People in the West, I went to some countries I was doing a yoga session. They were not able to sit. And I tell them, okay, be in Padmasana. Today they are not able to sit on the ground. How can they be in Padmasana? And therefore, what does it mean? It means that they cannot do meditation. I want to tell all of you who cannot sit on the ground, you can also do meditation. You can sit on chair. Try to make your spine straight and do it. It may not become perfect. Perfection doesn't exist. So do not think about the perfection at all, that I am doing this asana perfectly. Do it. Just do it. Okay? And if you start doing it, you will improve it every day.
Okay.
Thank you so much.